This is an historical moment for us. Oh, no way, dude! So I wasn't planning this. It's moving! Chavalo, mae! I'm used to live in the hostel right now, the place where I have been staying during the last 3 days, and the only thing that I have to say about this place is that it's amazing. And this bus is supposed to take me to San Jose, that is kind of like the main city in this country, that is Costa Rica. So I'm gonna go to San Jose, and then from San Jose I need to go to Santa Teresa. I will probably not be able to go to Santa Teresa today because the estimated arriving time to San Jose is somewhere around 9 p.m. and I'm sure that at that time there is not gonna be any bus, or there is not gonna be any possible way that I could travel from San Jose to Santa Teresa, because I know that it's pretty far away. So I'm just gonna chill and enjoy this trip. So I just arrived to San Jose, Costa Rica, and I was looking for a place to stay. I found something on the internet and I came to check it out. Apparently they have pretty good prices because I don't have money to pay a luxury hostel. Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry, last night I just passed out and I forgot to even record a little bit, but I was so tired. I was in a bus for somewhere around 6.5 hours from Puerto Viejo to San Jose. So I wasn't planning this. I was planning to go to Santa Teresa right away, but I kind of actually want to take a look around, see what is going on in this place. And you know, I'm planning to stay a full day in San Jose, that is the main city of this place. Go check around, learn a little bit about the culture, try a lot of the food, and enjoy it. One of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this trip through the whole Central America region is because I really want to learn about history, I really want to learn about culture, and I want to try all the food that these guys have in all these countries. So I'm right now in San Jose, Costa Rica, that is the main city of the entire country, of the entire Costa Rica. And I have been reading a little bit, I have been learning a little bit about this place, and the first thing that you need to know about Costa Rica is that it's considered one of the happiest countries in the entire world. So yes, you can guess, people here is lovely, people is friendly. You can walk in the streets and you can be sure that at least one person is gonna smile to you with no reason. But of course, as in every other single country and big cities in the entire world, there's gonna be good places, good people, bad places, and bad people. I have been talking and asking to some locals about these places where I should not go or I should not step into, especially in the late hours in the night. And these are the places that most of them have been mentioning. Leon 13 is like Lion 13, Bourbon area, Carpio, Alajuelita, Infiernillo. These places are considered kind of like the most dangerous places, at least in this area where I'm right now in San Jose. And as a traveler, the best advice that I can give to you is to stay away from these places. Be always aware of what you have with you. If you feel that something is not right, you feel it in your skin, just get out of that place.
Sin tus caderas no puedo cantar. Sin tus caderas no puedo gozar. Sin tus caderas y movimiento, mi ritmo y música.
And I gotta confess that I'm not really happy today. I was planning to go to a museum for my first time in my entire life, and it comes up that apparently it's closed today, so I'm not gonna be able to go. I really wanted to see a lot of stuff that some people have recommended me to do and to check out in this place, but I'm not gonna be able to do it. But instead, I'm just gonna be walking around, learning a little bit more about the culture, learning a little bit more about people, food, and history of this place. And not going to a museum is not gonna stop me from learning a little bit about the history of this place, a little bit about the history of Costa Rica in general, and have a good day. So I did my research and I found some interesting stuff. Stay there, I'm excited to. The name Costa Rica comes from when Christopher Columbus came to the coast of this place, and he saw that the native people, the native indigenous people from this place, they were wearing golden stuff, like golden jewelry. And he thought in that moment that he did arrive to a rich coast. If you translate rich coast from English to Spanish, that means Costa Rica. And that is where the name Costa Rica comes from, or at least that's what the book says. There is something that has always caught my attention, and it's why the people from Costa Rica are called Ticos. I don't know, in Panama in general, to every single person from Costa Rica that goes there, we call them Ticos. And I have been always wondering about what's the reason for this, where does this thing comes from? And I did research about it. I found something very interesting. In the 1800s, there was a kind of like civil war or some stuff like that. It was called the Patriotic Central American War. And Costa Rica was leading some other countries from this region, some other countries from Central America, and they were fighting against the filibusters from the United States. These were kind of like pirates from the United States, were trying to conquer some regions here in Latin America or in Central America in that time. So these guys from Costa Rica and other countries, they decided to go together in this kind of war. And as they were spending a lot of time together in this war, the people from the other countries that were the allies of Costa Rica, they started realizing that the people from Costa Rica, they were using these suffix, these terminations for all the words that were a little bit strange to them. They were using the suffix ico, I-C-O. For example, when they wanted to say hermanito, that means little brother in Spanish, they were saying hermanitico. Means kind of like the same, but it's pronounced a little bit different. And in a lot of their conversations, they were talking like that, using that specific suffix. And the people who were with them, spending a lot of time together, they start calling the people from Costa Rica Ticos. And to be honest, if I didn't read about this thing, I would never guess that that is the entire reason behind the name Ticos. Huevón.
Huevón, mae, chavalo.
Chavalo, ¿qué significa chavalo?
Mae.
Malo, mae también.
También. Jefe, me gustaría ayudarle mucho, me queda que viene mi bus.
Ah, bueno, gracias.
No lo atrases, por ahí, papi.
And the best way to learn about one culture is asking to the people. So I'm asking to the people randomly, whoever I see around, for like words that are from this place, from Costa Rica, and I have found a couple. I have found mae, pura vida mae, huevón, what else? Vara, what was the other one? Chavalo, chavalo mae. And you can't really say that you came to Costa Rica if you don't try the food, the local food from this place. And in order to find the local food, you need to come to these places that they call sodas. So these places are basically like little local restaurants where they have all the local food, all the good stuff that you really want to try from Costa Rica. I found one of these little soda places and I just ordered a casado. A casado is one of the most traditional things that you can get here for lunch. So the first thing that came to my table was this glass of juice. And dude, I have been trying this thing all over my trip to Costa Rica. This is carambola. Carambola is, I think you guys call it star food in the United States, and like in English you call it star food. But here in this place where I'm about to eat, they mix it with orange juice. And dude, this combination of these two fruits, it's just a bomba. Guess what? The casado is here. Take a look at this. And this is basically what we have over here. We got some meat. This meat is cooked with some vegetables and sauce. We got some plantain chips. This is ripe plantains, tajadas they call it. This is some beans that are cooked with some vegetables too, like onions and garlic, and some greens like cilantro. And we got this salad. This is personally one of my favorite salads of the whole time. The potatoes with beets. It's just amazing with a little bit of mayo. It's just good, amazing. And the rice. I don't know why, but rice is kind of like a big thing in Panama. If you don't eat rice at lunch, you can't really say that you really got lunch. It's like a big culture of rice in the entire country. So now we're about to try the food.
¿Cuál es el plato típico de Panamá? Está cerrado.
There are dozens of things to do in this place, but not today because it is a holiday and everything is closed. So instead of looking for open places around, I'm gonna go and hike a volcano. So the first thing that we're gonna do once we get here is get one of the helmets, and then we're gonna get ready to get a speech about the security and about the volcano in general. This is in order to be safe once we're doing this trip. So this is my friend Kyle. He's from Massachusetts, and dude, we are so excited because we are about to see the lagoon. That is an acidic lagoon actually, and this is considered one of the biggest ones in the entire planet. So this is an historical moment for us. Yay! Oh, no way, dude!
Wow.
That is big.
That's massive.
I have no words for this. I have no words for this, dude. And this is actually an active volcano. The last time that this thing did an eruption was in 2017. And you can actually see some spots like these ones, where the rocks from the eruptions were somewhere around there. They blow from there and they came and hit this place here that is a viewer. This place honestly is beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places that I have seen in my entire life, and it's so cool, so chill, so relaxed. I love it. And the name of this place is Poas. Poas, there's some stories behind the name. There are different versions of where those name comes from, and one of the most popular versions is that it comes from the native language of the native people that was living in this place hundreds of years ago. And the other version says that it comes from the Latin word that is puas, that means like spikes, and it's because there is a plant around this region, around this whole area, that the leaves has the shape of spikes. So the people, when they came here and saw those plants, they decided to name the place Poas, that comes from puas. And while I'm in the city, there are a couple of things that I really want to try, and one of them is go for a ride in a train. I have never been inside of a train before in my entire life.
It's not what I was expecting.
I was expecting one of the old ones.
Me too.
I was expecting one of these old trains, but instead we got a fancy one. This is a kind of like electric train, I think so. Oh dude, here we go! It's moving!
Gracias.
So this is the total of the tickets that we're paying now is 1,005 colones. If you make the count, it'll be like $1.75. It's not that expensive actually. So I was thinking that it was an electric train, but I was doing a little research about it, and apparently this is a diesel powered train. So to be my first ride in a train, I think it was very good. It was a little bit wobbly, but I kind of love it. I'm so happy and I feel so lucky that the first time that I get out of my country, I come to a place like this. A place that is beautiful, a place that is amazing, where the people is so lovely and friendly, and where they have good food. And this travel won't be possible without your help, guys, and without the inspiration of Kaylee and Jordan from the Nomadic Movement. So I just wanted to thank them for inspiring me to start this journey, to go ahead and follow one of the dreams, one of my biggest dreams that I have in life. So thank you so much, guys. And from here, from the streets of Costa Rica and San Jose, is where I want to say bye to you guys. Thank you so much for sticking along, for following this new journey. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are the best. And as my fellows from here from Costa Rica say, pura vida, mae. Hasta la vista.